Hey everybody, it's Thursday and we got all the Paladin cards for Perils in Paradise. They were all shown today. We're finished with Paladin. Let's talk about them. These look really fun. Paladin's one of my favorite classes. And don't forget, I'm doing giveaways, so stay tuned to the end. I'll talk about them for a few minutes. First, let's talk about some cards. We have Sunsapper Linessa. This one we saw originally when it first came out. 5 mana, 2/6. It's a rogue tourist, so any rogue cards from the Perils in Paradise set can go into your deck when you put this in your Paladin deck. So rogue, tourist, and then this is your spells cost 2 or less, cast twice. I like that. And I'm going to show you some cards that might actually be beneficial for having Sunsapper Linessa. I like the card art too. It's very cool. I'm definitely going to try this one. I don't think we've seen half of the rogue cards, so it'll be interesting to see what cards are showing up in this set as well. And I like the mechanic more and more. The keyword I wasn't really dead set on, but it's growing on me. Absolutely. Next up, this one's my favorite one. 5 mana, 3/8 elemental, Sandcastle, which probably said Sandcastle or something like that, but it's Sandcastle, and it's amazing. And this one's going to be fun. Remember Remornia? It's kind of like Remornia. So first of all, it is, like I said, it's an elemental. 5 mana, 3/8 with rush. After this attacks, turn into a location. And then the location is this. Give a friendly minion +3 attack and rush. Turn back into a minion. So throw this puppy down. After this attacks, so it hits something, and then it goes ahead and turns into the location, and then it gives a friendly minion +3 attack and rush, so something on the board, and then boom, it turns it back into a minion. I love the utility here. Now, the way it works is, the damage from the card that you're attacking will make the number of uses of the location mess up a bit, so remember that. You can always hit this, turn it into a location, and just leave it there until next turn. There's a lot of options there, it looks like. I don't know how quickly it goes back and forth. I don't know if you could do it multiple times. I will check into that. I am interested. But still, this art is amazing. And look, we found out today that the diamond card, one of the diamond cards, is going to be this one. And it's adorable. I cannot wait to see it animated. I am a huge fan of this card. I'm excited. Next up, 10 mana Sea Shanty. Summon 3 5/5 pirates. Cost 1 less for each spell you've cast on characters this game. So here's the Chorus Corsair. This is the 5/5 pirate. I like this pirate. And don't forget, I like the card icon. It's amazing. Look at that card icon. Costs 1 less for each spell you've cast on character this game. Paladin's really known for spells that don't cost a lot and do a lot. We've seen it. Flood Paladin's got a lot of spells that you hit on your minions. I feel this one will have no problems being much less than 10 mana. I'm interested in this one. The pirates in there, I know that there's pirates in the game. I didn't look at all of the pirates in terms of how can I throw that in Paladin, so I will see if there's any synergy that way, but it's really cool. I'm a fan. Next up, 3 mana Service Ace. It's a 3/3, and then after this minion gains attack, reduce the cost of the highest cost card in your hand by 3. So, my understanding on this card is it has to be on board, okay? I believe. I don't see how this effect could work if it's not on board, so in hand buff type of thing, I don't think that would work. So, we'll see what happens. I believe this is the one they talked about today that said it needs to be on board. So, like I said, after it gains attack, reduce the cost of the highest cost card in your hand by 1. You'll be able to do that multiple times because there's going to be board buffing spells that you're going to see in a couple of seconds. We've already seen a couple of them. We'll go through it. 4 mana Lifeguard, 2/7 with taunt. That's a beefy taunt. Battlecry. The next spell you cast has lifesteal. So there's a lot of spells that do, +1/+1 to the minion or +4/+4 to the minion. So this one could be awesome with it has lifesteal on it. So really cool. That's what I would believe. It would be lifesteal on that one, or would it be that the damaging spell would be lifesteal? Maybe that's correct. It's late at night. I apologize. Remember, I'm just an idiot who likes talking about Hearthstone, so bear with me. Let's talk about the other one. I love this art too. Dude, they've really jumped up on art. I love it. 1 mana life-saving aura. Another aura card. Okay, that's cool. And this one right here is a holy. At the end of your turn, get a 1-cost sunscreen that gives +1/+2. Last 3 turns. So now we'll be able to have a card that will buff your character. So it would work pretty well with the card that we just talked about. This one right here. Service Ace. Listen, I don't know if you guys are watching, and Zeddy, you're probably not watching any of my stuff. You probably barely know I exist, but, you know, there was a comment today on social media that this kind of looks like Zeddy. It kind of does. It kind of does look like Zeddy. I'm sorry. Zeddy, you're awesome, and I think that does look like you a little bit. We'll go in deeper to the conversation, but this is what the life-saving aura sunscreens look like. Pretty cool. Give a minion +1/+2. What's better than a +1/+1? A +1/+2. I like it. I'm excited to play this card. Next up, Divine Brew. So this is one of the cocktails that they had talked about. This is a 1-mana holy spell. Give a character Divine Shield. If it already had one, give it +1 attack this turn. And then there's 3 drinks left, so you can use this 3 times. And I like how the art changes. If you do that real fast, look at that. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm a fan of this one as well. All right, let's see what else is up. This one right here, 6 mana Power Spike. Deal 4 damage, get a random friendly minion +4/+4. Holy spell, and look at this. Here's the other one, Power Spike. This kind of looks like Zeddy. I'm sorry, it does. It looks like Zeddy. Zeddy, they're making cards for you. It's absolutely, you know, we're just gonna ship that entire thing. It is Zeddy. That works. I'm a fan of this. And these cosmetic cards, I want all of them now. I said that last time. I know. I say I'm going to, I'll be okay with one of them. I want all of them. I'm going to sell my car and buy cosmetics. Yeah, signature cards I want. This card looks cool. It's a little bit heavy on the mana, but, it does 4 damage and then gives a random friendly minion +4/+4. So, not too terrible. Look at that cosmetic. Zeddy is on Hearthstone cards. We're keeping it. Next up, 4 mana Grillmaster, 3/4. The art is also amazing. I don't know if I want a stake and then some sort of weird technical to be on the grill at the same time. I don't know if that would work, but Surf and Turf, yeah, that works. Battlecry, draw your lowest cost card. Death Rattle, draw your highest cost card. This card is broken in a good way. You throw this out and then boom, it's going to grab a low card that you might need to buff something or whatnot, but then it's going to draw your highest cost card. There's lots of opportunities there. This one will absolutely be played by me. I'm excited to see it in action. And then last up for Paladin cards for tonight, 4 mana 3/2 Volley Maul. After your hero attacks, get a 1-cost sunscreen that gives +1/+2. Number 1, it's 3 damage. That's pretty cool. It's got 2 usage, 2 durability, whatever you want to call it. And then look, it's the sunscreen again. It's a sunscreen, +1/+2. That's not bad. I mean, listen, yeah, it's not hand buffing or what have you. It's giving you that spell or what have you, but that's pretty cool. There's no problems with this. I am a fan of this one. Definitely want to keep this involved. Yeah, and that's all we have for Paladin cards for the Perils in Paradise expansion. We'll go over Mage and I think another class probably tomorrow. I'm a little behind, but I'll get them all done. You know me, that's what I always do. Let's talk about the giveaway. So, if you are a subscriber, obviously, and if you watch the video that I'm going to show right now, I'll leave a link in the description, obviously. Leave a comment and like it and, talk about these cards. And let's go ahead and pick a winner super soon, right around the time that the expansion's going to go off. And one of those winners will win a regular bundle. If we get to the regular Perils in Paradise bundle, obviously, if I get to 2,000 subscribers, and I think I'm at 1625 right now, around that, if I get to 2,000 subscribers before the giveaway ends, I will go ahead and upgrade that to a mega bundle. There's also another mega bundle coming. I'm going to have more details on that probably Friday, Saturday, something like that over the weekend. It's been crazy busy, but I will absolutely get that done. And then, of course, again, I'm going to say it multiple times. Myself and Flair, we have a podcast. It's the Hearthstone Complaint Compartment. I will go ahead and leave a link for that in the description below as well, because I really like doing this. Hearthstone is fun, and I like talking about it so much as to where I have a podcast, and now we're also on Spotify, so all those fun things. I've rambled enough. It's late at night. Enjoy the cards. I'm very excited to be playing Paladin. I'm very excited for these cards, and I'm very excited to see you in the next video.